Hi, Aries. How you doing? It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you your October 2023 tarot and cartomancy reading. It's combo going on here, okay? I'm a little late, but I've had a lot of commitments lately. So I was shuffling your cards, and what I came out with right off the bat is the Two of Wands and the Seven of Diamonds. So in the Two of Wands, we're getting ready to, we're trying to make plans. For me, I see in the aces the idea, the possibility for expansion, for growth. And in the two is when we partner up or we make a plan for this possibility, for this opportunity. And here, Jason of Jason and the Argonauts has gone to the guide, the healer, the Hierophant in the cave to get some guidance on how to go about going after this goal. He really wants to do this. It could really mean a lot. It could change his whole life, but he's not sure how to go about this. So he asked for help and guidance. So you might be in having a meeting with someone, a business meeting. This is the underlying energy. Perhaps you've been approached about helping, being on a team, and you're not sure if you should or shouldn't go about that. Carmela, you can't come in right now. She wants in. She's very vocal for a little thing. So this is like a wish come true for you. You're really hoping that this could work out and will happen for you this in this meeting because you're wanting this opportunity, and you're trying to figure a way to make it happen for yourself. Okay. So um this could be an opportunity for partnership in business for sure if you have an idea. So that's the underlying energy here. Okay. What you have in your current energy is temperance. And this is saying that you have a need for balance in your life right now. When we have a need for balance, so if you think about how you contribute your time, okay, through your day, and when we include in that what our needs are and some of the needs that we need to fulfill for other things in our life, for our security and our stability and our children and whatnot. And but the thing is that you got to be careful that the scale doesn't get uneven. So you're spending a lot of your time on others and not really any on yourself. You talk the talk, but do you walk the walk? So temperance is needing that balance, tempering something else so that you can allow more of what you need in your life. So, for instance, I went to see the doctor, and the doctor said that I need to drink way more water. I'm very dehydrated, and not having water can make you tired. It can also give you headaches. It can make your limbs weaker, your joints ache. And water is life, And so she said, your challenge is because I said, for me, coffee is the nectar of the gods. And she said, wow, from now on, every coffee you have, you need to have a glass of water, a full glass of water before you can have another one. Okay, that's the deal. That's the exchange. So I said, okay, I accept that challenge. So it's bringing more balance into my life of something that I need, because if I drink more water, I probably won't get headaches. I probably won't get achy joints. I'll probably have more energy. It's only to my better. I can work. I'm a better operator if the machine is oiled. So with that temperance, you have the Five of Hearts, the King of Hearts, and the Jack of Spades. Now, hmm. Well, there's something emotional going on here, okay? And there is, okay, this is kind of what I see. There's a couple possibilities here, okay? There's someone you have feelings for, okay? Or they have feelings for you. There's a lot of fondness going on here. But they may have a kid, okay, that is in trouble in some way. This kid may be a child or may be an adult, but is still not responsible for themselves or trouble in some way. So they've got this responsibility that, or person, it may be a person, it may be just trouble of their own, some sort of trouble that they have attached to them, is what I feel, okay? Now, this trouble may not necessarily be something that they can just get rid of. Like, because if you have a troubled youth in your life or person in your life, you're not just going to give up on them. You know, you're still going to try and help them if you can. I think that's who you are. But the thing is, like, it's so funny that I just gave that example of how much we give to others and how much we give to ourselves, because you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. See, the king is in the middle, okay? And on this side, he's got these problems and he's got trouble and he's got to deal with this. But on this side, is how he gives to himself. You know, he makes sure he takes care of himself, so he's in good shape to handle all this stuff. Okay. So this is what I think's going on. You may have some extra responsibilities. You may have someone that you're caring for that may not be very good at caring for themselves. Something like that, I kind of feel like you're caring for someone who is either hurt, injured, old, incapacitated in some way. Okay. Could be addicted. I don't know, but they got problems. All right. The King of Hearts is a blue eyed man. This could be a woman too. Now, usually it's the eyes that it really indicate this person, but it's also their heart. You know, this person is a helper, a nurturer. They'll always, go to the aid of other, especially their children. All right. So it kind of gives me a fatherly figure feeling, this card here right now, even though you may not be the dad, a best friend sort of feeling, of someone that you might be trying to bring them back. You know, it's like, man, you're going in the wrong direction, you know. Hey, come on over to my place tonight. Don't go there. We'll just hang out. We'll have a barbecue. We'll have a fire. Come on. I think you're trying to show a light in a dark place, is what I think you're trying to do. Okay. But I'm saying to you is make sure you take care of yourself while you're doing this. All right. It's important because you need to be in good energy, good health, stuff like that. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you is, as a helper, and a lot of us are helpers in a lot of different ways, right? And as a helper, sometimes when we know we're going in a helping situation, someone says, "Oh my God, I'm falling apart. You got to come over." So you say, "Yeah, yeah, I'll come over." But before you go, you need to just stop for a minute and prepare yourself and protect yourself. So you might have jewelry. You may have amethyst that you can wear, or crystal, or citron, or there's a few that can help you. You can also picture in your mind, like I'm fire sign too, so I like to picture a ring of fire around me. And even though this person is hurting, their fear, their toxins, their all that can't actually hit me. I can go there and try and help them and nurture them, but none of that can hit me. I'm shielded, protected from it. Okay. That's just helping for you helpers, if you can imagine that. So, coming in, you have the lovers. And the lovers is mostly a choice card. This says you have a choice to make. In this story of the cups in the mythic tarot, is Paris has to decide between these three women. They're all saying, "You got to pick one of us. We all love you." and you got to pick one of us. And this is a hard decision because he knows whoever he doesn't pick is going to be really ticked off at him. This one has an army behind her. And this one has world connections. You know, she knows a lot of people in high places. Not good idea to piss her off or to piss her off. But guess what? He picks Psyche, who is the prettiest. You know, he lets his heart rule his decision here, right? And so starts the Trojan War. So this is a choice to make that could have consequences along with that. And also to the lovers is possibly a couple, someone coming into your life that you hold in high regard, you know, that you would. And you know, I kind of see this here too. This person could have a bit of baggage, could have had a bit of troubles, struggles that they've had to go through. And I think that you can see the good in them or something, you know. This is what I'm thinking. But anyway, six of diamonds, 10 of clubs, four of spades. Um, I've been telling you this for a couple of months now, okay? Because I can remember sometimes when things come up and I feel that I said them before, especially to certain signs. And Aries, I think I've been telling you about a changing of the guard before, and that I think you're probably going to move. Either you're going to, I feel like you could be getting your parents home. You could be getting, making more money, getting in a better position to have a nicer place. Because I feel like you're leaving one place and moving up, taking a step up. You could even be going up a floor, literally, you know, in where you live. If you lived in the basement apartment, you're moving up to the first floor, and now instead of a bachelor you have a full one bedroom. You know, it's kind of like that. It's a it's an improvement in your life that you're really happy about. Okay, I also feel like there's a possibility for some of you who's leaving something behind. Okay, you're, it's either a position where you had responsibility, um or a home. Again, leaving a place because you're moving up. Okay. I really see for some of you, you're actually moving up a floor, whether you're moving up a floor in an office building, an apartment building, or something like that. I feel like you're coming from the basement to above ground. Wherever you're coming from, you're coming at least above ground. Okay. Because, yeah, something like that. Now, you're really undecided about what to do now, what direction, what you want to choose, which brings back this lover's card. Okay, the choice of what to do now. Okay, which way to go. And you can leave this situation and be in a better one. But there's something in you that is reluctant. You got some sort of doubt about doing it. Okay, you're afraid to take your foot off that steady solid rock and step onto the tipsy rock, you know. But I can see a cycle ending here for you. um I think I think that you're being pulled in two directions, okay? And it says so here by the chariot, right? You're being pulled in two directions. And so, you know, say your work really wants you to start working more hours. You know, it's, things are picking up and it's an opportunity for you to work. And then on the other hand, your family or your mom or your girlfriend, your boyfriend is saying, geez, you're never at home as it is. And, you know, if we could work, do a little time on our home business, it might be able to get somewhere. So you're really torn apart. You're not sure where your devotion or your energy should go. And so your full attention, your full focus goes into neither place. Because when you're in one place, you're thinking about the other place, of where it just really, you don't. And so there's something that you're struggling with at the time right now, which way to go, that you're going to be victorious over. Okay. There's a saying, it says, do not complain about where you end up if you're not willing to take the driver's seat. If you're not willing to take the reins, then don't complain where you end up. You're just being driven around, and you just let people tell you where you're going to be. You need to take control. Okay? You need to take control and make a firm decision in one way or another. Carmela, you're just really going to drive me nuts. Today she wants in, she wants out. She wants in, she wants out. She can't decide, just like you, Aries. Keepers. I didn't let her out, just a sec. Goodness gracious, go on. Drive me crazy. So along with this Chariot, and see, in the Lovers, you are having the same struggle. You're having a struggle deciding, and back here again in the Temperance, it's this side to side, side to side. What do I do? I'll give to them a little bit, I'll give to them a little bit, and it's not really full on in one way. Now, along with this, look at that. I think you're going to be victorious finally, okay, over this yanking, okay? And you're going to choose love, is what you're going to do. Ace of Hearts, Three of Clubs, and the Queen of Clubs. So the Ace of Hearts is usually new relationship, new home, which would make sense after leaving a home in the Ten of Clubs, which was hard decision for you to do. It was hard for you to do that. Okay, you may have been able to save up some money to prepare for this, but this is a new home, or could new home, new love, new relationship, friendship even. And in the Three of Clubs, this is hard work and perseverance. And so this is when we put time and energy and focus, which I'm telling you, you need to do at this time. And it is toward this person. Now, this person could be you as well, Aries, Queen of Clubs. Person could be brown or hazel-eyed woman or man. They are seen as the friend. They are seen as very resourceful, creative person that is abundant. Like they make their own abundance, though, that just doesn't appear. They create a lot, and they're very active in their creation. They're action oriented. It's an action oriented suit. So there is a focus. So here we have the one. That's that focus, right? That one heart. The three is the work, the time, the energy that you put in. Okay. And you could even be collaborating with a Queen of Clubs. Okay. This person is very resourceful as well, I want to say. And this could be the person that you go to for guidance, to try and get some guidance on making a decision. You're like, geez, I want to do this, but I want to do that. I really like this, but I really like that, and they're saying, and they help you narrow it down. Okay. Or I think that it really helps you a lot. This person helps guide you, or you them, but I think that's for you. So in your work pile, your ambitions, how you want to contribute to the world, you want to be the boss. Here we have the Emperor. The Emperor has the world in his hands, and he can see the big picture. The Emperor is usually the boss, the father, the head, the guy, the person running the show, whether it's the dad or the mom, because sometimes it's the mom. But the Emperor holds a lot of power, but also a lot of responsibility. They have to think about everybody in the family, the community, whatever they're controlling, and they have to think about everybody in that dynamic with every decision they make. So it's a lot, right? And everything they do and decisions they make cause ripples. Good ripples, bad ripples, different ripples, and so this is very interesting combination right here. What's interesting is the emperor itself is the number 4. All right. This is the number 4 in the tarot. That means solid foundation. This is where it begins. This is where we're going to build this on rock. It's solid. Okay. And then you have 2 4s and an 8, which is a double 4. So there is something extremely solid that you're trying to create, trying to build here. I think that you could go to a gathering, okay, some sort of gathering. It could be a business gathering, could be financial gathering, could be a family gathering, okay? But at this gathering, you're going to be talking to people. You're going to be connecting a lot, networking, okay, a lot. And talking kind of about your idea, your plans are or what you got brewing, and kind of feeling out the feedback. You're getting some feedback from people, some objective ideas about, what you can do with this, where you can go with this. And you might be getting some people to help you, your collaborators, the people that believe in this idea want to help you, because I think that there's other people that need opportunity too. You know what I mean? And you're kind of gathering your team in a way. You may not have all the finances to go ahead with this alone. So you may be talking to other people to invest. Sometimes it's not just money, it's their time and energy. And if you can get people to invest in this, it's, you know, um, I feel like they believe in this idea, or they really believe in you, Aries, and you are a leader. Don't forget about that. That's what that emperor is. The emperor is a leader. He begins from something solid, you know what I mean? Something that you can count on. This is what people are looking for now, something that they can count on, lean on, rely on. And this is very much that. And so there's a lot of talk happening. And I feel like I said, like it's a family gathering or something. But and you could be talking about investing together as a family here, because I'm also getting a big feeling generally in that way here too. This could be going on a lot more in the world too. Families are going to get together and invest together as a unit, okay? So in your how others are seeing you or influencing you. And this is really interesting, Aries. So what you want to be is the emperor. You want to be grounded. You want to have a solid relationships, I think. I think you want to feel secure, with a real solid structure underneath you, okay? Solid beginning. But how others are seeing you is the Empress. Quite different, because if you think about the mother and father figures, right? The father is the provider, right? The man is the provider, and the woman is the nurturer. They're the gatherers, they go gather the fruit and prepare the food and take care of the babies and each other and everyone. And you're wanting to be out there like you're the provider, okay? This is really interesting too, is you have the ace of clubs, the nine of clubs, and the eight of Clubs. All clubs. This is all work oriented. I think around work they see you as the Empress. Now I'm going to tell you the Empress is very abundant. Okay. It's just like anything she touches starts to bloom. She touches a weed and it turns into a flower or it turns into wheat. You know, she shares all of her knowledge and she knows the knowledge. Both the Emperor and the Empress know the knowledge of all the suits, of all the kings and all the queens. You know, they have that knowledge and they're the leaders in our communities, the elders, the wise ones that we look up to for knowledge, like, you know, professors and scientists and doctors. These are people that are experienced. And, but anyway, this is how others are seeing you as abundant, nurturing, and willing to share. She's willing to share. She doesn't hold tightly to her possessions. And but the emperor does. He holds quite, you know, even though he thinks of everybody, he controls it. Where the empress does not. She gives freely, you know. It's 4-4 right up there right now. So the ace, so there's a new opportunity at work, at the work site I'm seeing for you. Okay. There also could be someone new coming in at the work site who is the yin to your yang. Okay, because I feel like there's a new person coming in. I've been feeling that kind of partnership relationship feeling I'm getting here, but this is really pointing towards a job, okay? A new opportunity at the job site, and you're talking job talk, okay? You're working out how it's going to work. And I think in some way, you're either teaching, guiding, you could be training too. You might be training others. You somehow are nurturing them. You could be with human resources, perhaps supportive role. I feel like it's a really supportive role. You could be helping customers, clients, also educating. There could be a possibility of educating in a way, because, like I said, um, and I'm getting a feeling of also collaboration, you know, because the Empress is also a 3, and you have a collaboration happening for sure. Okay. In the foundation, you have the King of Cups. Now, this is in the past. The foundation is the past. Okay. What's already happened or is happening at this very moment. And the King of Cups could be someone in your life or your energy right now, Aries. And the King of Cups is a very romantic, compassionate, emotional person, very sensitive. However, he's detached, okay? Detached from his own feelings, okay? The King of Cups does not touch the water. There's a lot of water there, and he's able to connect with it and touch it and immerse himself, but he does not. He stays on the stone, okay? And he wants emotion, he wants love, and he wants to be in relationship and everything. But there's a fear, because he wears armor over his heart normally, the King of Cups say. He wears armor, and this is the only place he wears armor because he's so afraid that if you knew how much he loved you or cared, that you would just be able to crush them like that. You know, it's just, I can't let them know how crazy I am about them. You know, this is there's a lot of emotion here. It's a lot of emotion. So they're feeling it for you or you for them. Okay. Mm-hmm. And with that, you have the 10 of Hearts, the 5 of Clubs, and the 7 of Hearts. Well, it seems like this. Um, I gotta have a look over here. I gotta tell you first. Yeah, I feel like there's someone that has come into your life. This person may have left a relationship. They might have finished a relationship with someone else. Could have been a full-on marriage, or a long relationship, and that could be over. And it could be someone that you have had a crush on for a long time, like forever. And there is an opportunity here for this to grow. I'm going to tell you, okay, or for something to grow for you. All right. And one of the things I think that could be a difficulty for you is jealousy. Okay. If you can get your jealousy under control, like, to one of the things in jealousy is we compare ourselves. Okay, we're thinking, oh, I'm not as good as looking as she is, or I'm not as skinny as she is, or I'm not as something. But they picked you for a reason. If they wanted her, they would have been with her. And so you got to let go of some of that jealousy or work on it. I want you to try and work on not letting it control your thoughts, okay? Because just because you think it doesn't mean it's true. So I feel like somebody's left a relationship, probably why they're protective of their heart, but definitely wants something. I feel like this person has just come into your life. It could be a friendship, it could be your best friend. I'm not sure. They could have, like I said, some sort of jealousy, or they could be envious of you or you of them, something like that. There's something going on here, but they're working on that, or you are going to work on this, okay? Now, in your surprise pile, you have the devil. So you're not expecting this. And one of the things I want to tell you is the devil did come up in reverse, okay? And when the devil comes in reverse, you're able to resist temptation, because the devil represents temptation, taking us off our golden path, okay? Our rightful path. And so if our path, if an elder looked at you as a child and said, oh, that girl's going to be a healer, I can just see it. Look at her taking care of everybody. And then the devil meets us on the path somewhere and says, come on over here, just for a day. It's just one day. What's the big deal? And you get all caught up in something that takes you away from that. And it wasn't just a day, it was 2 years or whatever. And this could be a relationship, it could be anything. And it's tempting because it looks fun, it looks sparkling, it looks like something maybe from this envy, that we wish we had, kind of thing. But usually these things, great things, always come with strings or something attached that we weren't really keen on that part of it, okay? So, also with the devil, you have the Jack of Diamonds, the Seven of Spades, and the Two of Hearts. I'm kind of feeling like there's news that makes you cry, okay? I think these are rather, I think they're tears that strengthen the relationship, because I think at first I think it's a truth you hear or you're giving to this person. And this takes me back to this person back here, okay? This person back here that's having troubles, whether it's your family member, your best friend, your kid, I don't know. And they're being led in by the devil. Come on, just come on, just come in and have a look. Come on, you know? And whether that's booze, alcohol, gambling, sex, food, I don't know, news, fear, what it is, but it can hold you in its grip for a long time, eh? And and I feel like this news, I feel like it changes you. It is the decision for you that you realize you're going to help this person, connect with person, bring you closer to this person. I think you're going to reach out an olive branch to them or them to you. There's something going on here where you're going to get closer, connected. Back here, you're having a hard time connecting, or they are. And it's like, I can't trust anybody. They don't like me, or they don't think I'm smart, or there's all this, I don't know, right? But here, I think some truths come out. We're able to speak honestly, and it needed to come out. And there could be some tears, like, that was a hard pill to take, but I'm so glad you told me, because I'd rather talk to you than not talk to you, you know. And this is going to bring you closer. This is going to bring you closer, because you're able to talk it out. You're able to figure it out. And when we don't talk, we imagine all kinds of things that are wrong, but we don't know. We're guessing. I've been so guilty of that sometimes, just assuming something, and then I get taught a little lesson later. When you're like, you shouldn't assume. You jump to conclusions, Lynn. Get yourself in trouble, and then I have to apologize. And I do apologize. It's very humbling apologizing. But I see here that you're being torn between helping and not helping someone, loving and not loving someone, being there or not being there for someone. And it's very difficult. It might be difficult to watch this person suffer, endure whatever they're enduring. And maybe you go in and try and help, and then you got to get out for a bit. It's like, it's exhausting. I don't know. There's something going on here. There's a partnership for you. And I think it's in the midst of change. I either think you're going from leaving a complete relationship, home, job, and entering a new one, or this relationship is going through a transformation. And I think you are too, okay? Also, I think you're realizing that you're a lot more stable than you ever thought you were. You thought you were teetering this whole time, and I'm just going to, at any moment, I could just lose it. But really, you had it quite together, a lot more than some others. But I want to remind you, Aries, that you are Aries. You're a leader. You lead the rest of us in the zodiac. We follow your lead. We look to your light. And like I said, you're a light in a dark place here. Okay. And I think you're strong. Like, I think a lot of others can fall to temptation easier than you. Because, geez, you got your sensibility and your reason. You just got so much reason. So I think you're going to pull through this, okay? I think that you're going to call on your resources and your teachings from your parents and your elders and your ancestors in your life at this time. Um, and it's sort of interesting too. I know I'm going on a little bit, but the very first card you had was Temperance. Well, not the first card, but I mean your present energy. And it was about bringing more balance into your life. And I love, as we go into the reading, it's the Lovers is, this choice here, there card. There's a Chariot, choice here, there card. And then you have both the Emperor and the Empress. And that's a balance between, controlling and nurturing, because as a parent, if you think about as a parent, right? And your kid comes in and they're asking, both you and your husband or your wife, I want to go to this. And part of you wants to give them that and wants to allow them that, but you also want to protect them. And you have to think for them, okay? For them, because not everybody thinks things out, thinks it thoroughly. And so that's the emperor's responsibility. That's his position to protect his people. Okay. So he thinks for them. And the mother wants to try and protect you, but in different ways. Make sure you're strong enough, you're wise enough, you have the skills to be able to take care of yourself and all that. And so it's being able to keep that balance between, when you think about being both parents, right? And you got to keep that within yourself. And I think that you may have to do this um in relationship somehow and at work. Okay. So it's that beautiful combination between um, having control and letting go of control. It's just this perfect middle ground where um, you know when and when not to, you know? Right. I think there's a huge amount of you that is going into your instinct right now, and you're growing from this experience that you're going through. So you're loving it. In the end, um, the truth is going to bring you closer together, whoever this person is, okay, that is struggling with the devil, okay? The truth is going to bring, so it's if you telling the truth, and I know you're honest, Aries. I know if someone says to you, what do you think about this? You will tell them the truth. You will tell them right out, right the truth. And I will too. If you ask me a direct question, I can't help it. I can't lie. I just can't. And even if I think it's going to bother you, I'm still going to tell you. I'm that person. People come to me sometimes for that reason because they want to know the truth and they know I'll deliver it even if it's difficult. So this is, I feel that doing, and it's going to bring you closer together because you know what? You trust someone who's honest with you. You trust them, It's not going to bullshit me. It's not going to feed me what I want to hear. I need to know, right? So this means everything to you. It's a big deal to you. It's about integrity, and that is highly important to you. I just know. So anyway, you have the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs. Both of those are new home, new relationship cards. Okay. Um, you have quite a few fours here, which is about new foundation and stability is what you want in your life. I think you want some financial stability, and you want relationship stability in your life, okay? And I think you're looking for a companion if you're single, okay? I also feel like there's something big happening in your job, career, work life, a big change happening there, and a new opportunity for you there, okay? Anyway, well, I hope this helps you, Aries, in this month of October. It could spill over a little bit into November as well. And I want to say happy Thanksgiving if you're Canadian, because it's our Thanksgiving weekend this weekend. And I have a lot to be thankful for. I really do. I'm very lucky and I'm very grateful. And I'm very grateful for all you guys. So love you bunches. Be good. Okay. Bye now.